Okay, hello. I'm Karen Headley from the Easy Read Toolbox, and this week we thought that we'd have a chat with Ladina so that you can find out a bit more about her, and also so you don't get bored listening to me all the time. Hi, Ladina. It's
Hello,
been great
Karen.
having you on board at the Toolbox. So, could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing in your role?
Okay, so with the toolbox, the main goal was to get the website created and launched. What I started with was planning that, which took longer than I thought it would. And then, going step by step through all those processes that need to happen to make a website a reality, building the team that we needed to get that built. So, employing a web developer, Karen and I both worked with that, as well as finding a graphic designer to help us out with our branding and making sure that that fits in with the message we want to give. And then my other role is to obviously support Karen and make sure that she's okay. And we're both get moving forward with what needs to happen, putting the word out for the Easy Read Toolbox to help move things along and make it more accessible to as many people as possible.
And you've also been working with some of our contractors as well.
Yeah, so starting to work with some graphic design extraordinaires at the moment, and then the next step will be starting to work with a couple of photographers as well. So as a photographer myself, that's something I'm quite looking forward to, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, because after that I'll be off having a baby. So
it's gone so quickly. I can't believe you're about to leave, and here we are.
Tell me about it.
Missing you. So you do have a bit of a background with not only photography, taking photos of families who have family members with disability, but you have a bit of a background in disability yourself. Would you like to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my eldest son was diagnosed with autism when he was about 4.5 back in the early 2000s. And so my experience of autism was very limited to probably Rain Man when that was sprung sort of on us, or, not necessarily sprung on us, that we also knew there was something going on. But in saying that, I didn't really classify autism as a disability in my mind when it was all happening. It was just he was just different, and his brain worked different, and he learns a bit different than what I do. And he's now about to turn 21. So as you can imagine, that's been part of our life for quite some time. But I also worked as a disability support worker for a while as well, and worked with people with complex disabilities. Then they needed to access the community as well as in-home help to help look after themselves and all those sorts of things. And then obviously working with a few different clients, there was often lots of different needs and ways to make things accessible for them.
Fantastic. Well, it's been great to chat with you, and hopefully everyone enjoys getting to know you a little bit better.